Okay, okay. This lighting looks better. Heavy one, hey, hey, hey. So obviously, for those of you guys that are new, I am E Queen. Welcome to my channel. I want to talk a bit about the importance of minding your own frequency. I want to do like pull some cards, do some readings and everything like that. So anyways, one thing that I have been noticing, and even with me sometimes from time to time, is that we can kind of like get caught up in other people's vibrations and in other people's whatchamacallit, like other people's frequencies and whatever or not. And like we try like so hard like to basically, we think that we're matching like a frequency of our goals, but really we're just like replicating somebody else's frequency, you know? So this is why I titled the live minding your own frequency and everything like that, because I feel like we can learn a lot when we get in tuned with our natural self and the way we operate naturally and things of that nature. I feel like the sun is going down. The sun is affecting my light. Let me pull this closer to me. But yeah, you guys, like the thing is like it's like we see other people quote unquote living the type of life that we want to live, and we're like, what did you do to get there and how can I do what you're doing? But it's like everybody has their own frequency path, you know what I mean? And everybody has their own like like their own success path, right? And it's about like getting in touch with the self. Okay, it's about getting in touch with the self. It is about, you know, getting to know yourself on a deeper level, because like the more that we get to know ourselves on a deeper level and we are consciously aware of our strengths and what it is that we are not strengthened in, like that's the more that we're going to start to create our own path to success, you know what I mean? So it's like basically the more you mind your own frequency is the more that you expand your life, you know, it's the more that you bless your life, because really like we grant our own blessings, you know, we grant our own blessings. We Yeah, like we are our own access, we are our own road map to abundance and things of that nature. Um, so anyways, we just came off of eclipse. Now I don't know about you guys, but for me, like this was my eclipse. It was a total lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. I am a moon in Sag, so you know that I was deeply affected by it. But we do have another eclipse coming up in Gemini in a few weeks. And so I just want to pull some cards to see what type of energies that we need to tune in. What type of energies we need to tune into in order to take advantage of this next solar eclipse, because solar eclipse is about bringing in the new. It's about bringing in new things. For me, this solar eclipse is happening in my 5th house of creativity. So yeah, like Gemini is about communication, and Gemini is about information, studying information, getting information, learning information. We got the moon card. So I feel like this is talking about getting information. It's like, because the solar eclipse is when the moon is conjunct the sun. So it's like you're getting the knowledge, the information, but it's like you have to get it by channeling it. You have to channel the information. If you know what I mean. Let me put this right here. What else? But it's like with the moon card coming out, it's like you have to channel the information. 9 of Pentacles. So obviously we need to start asking for more abundance from you. We need to set in intentions. Like, we need to use that, because Gemini is about communication, right? And so with it being a solar eclipse in Gemini, we need to use the power of our words to bring increase into our life. We literally need to speak blessings over our life. This is what this eclipse is saying. This eclipse is saying that we need to speak prosperity and blessings over our life, but also like speak it in full detail, not just saying, oh, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, but how are you wealthy? Okay, so we need to start being more, we need to start confessing more detailed blessings and detailed abundance over our life, because Gemini is about the details. So this card is ruled by Neptune. This is the Hanged Man. And you know that Neptune is transit in Pisces. So this is really about integrating Mercury and Neptune together, like putting details to the imagination, putting details to our visions, like having a detailed vision for our life. So this is another thing that this eclipse is going to be bringing up, having having the detailed visions for our life, being more just being more clear with our vision, having a clearer vision for our lives. Gemini also speaks about communication. So we need to communicate more, but intuitively. Get more into intuitive communication. That's what I feel. 6 of Wands. So 6 of Wands talks about moving around. But I also noticed that with this 6 of Wands having a shield up on it, so it's like this eclipse that's coming up, it's going to grant us with protection from outside forces trying to thwart our goals, trying to thwart our dreams and things of that nature. And also being discerning of who you share your manifestation goals with. This is another thing that's coming through. Okay, so it's like you have to protect yourself, right? It's like you have to protect yourself from haters, right? Because it's like when we're focusing on our goals, when we're focusing on our life purpose and things of that nature. Let me see if I turn this light on. Hold on. Let me see. Is that no? I don't know. Anyways, I was trying to do this earlier when the sun was high in the sky, but it's like when we're focusing when we're focused on our life goals and our life purpose and our dreams and aspirations, and we're not trying to get caught up and with the what's going on the world stage or anything like that. But sometimes you can accumulate haters just by merely focusing on your goals and dreams, you know. So I feel like this eclipse is offering us protection so that we can carry out our goals and carry out our dreams. And yeah, that's what I really feel. I feel, hold on, you guys. Let me go. I'll be right back, you guys, because I'm going to go grab my other light. Hold on. Okay, that looks better. Okay. Where was I? Okay, so like I said, like this eclipse is going to be offering us more protection to fulfill our goals and dreams. Let's see. What else? And I feel like it's going to make us more flexible, more open to change, because you know how Gemini is mutable air, and air is flexible anyways. And then just to have like Gemini, the mutable quality, mutable air, and like the mutable signs are flexible. So I feel it's like overall we need to start speaking more blessings over our life. Unions. I see like unions. I see this as both romantic partnerships and other types of partnerships. I feel like a lot of relationships are going to be blessed underneath this Gemini solar eclipse that's coming up as well. I really feel that. And it's just like, because it's like you see them in water, right? So water flows, right? So I feel like we're going to like be entering in relationships that are going to flow more easily, you know? Like it's just going to flow effortlessly, and it's going to be so blessed, divinely orchestrated. One thing I want to note, you guys, is the fact is like we need to really get in touch. We need to really get in touch with the sign on our second house cusp and the planet that rules our second house. So what I mean by that is like for me, my second house ruler is Neptune, right? So because I feel like our second house is more than just money, right? It's more than, I mean, yeah, it's the way we make money, but also our second house, it shows our natural talents and our natural gifts and our natural abilities. And I feel like our natural talents, that is our natural frequency. You know what I mean? And I feel like the more we focus on our own gifts and our own talents, which is seen through the second house, that's the more we're going to be blessed and we're going to be fulfilled. Six of Cups. Okay. So, yeah, it's like, this is what I feel like. I feel like this Gemini solar eclipse that is coming up is teaching us. It's going to be basically teaching us how to mind our own frequency and how to speak blessings over our life, because Gemini is the communicator, right? And getting us in touch with our own talents, our own gifts, our own unique abilities. And then it's like when we're attempting to like meet our goals, we have to put, there has to be passion and emotion behind, like, you know, accomplishing our goals. There has to be like a drive. There has to be an emotional drive and a passionate drive. This is where fire and water come together in at, right? This is, yeah, it's like, this is where fire and water, this is what, because that's what a solar eclipse is. That's what a new moon is. A new moon is when basically fire and water come together. The sun and moon come together, right? This is about passion meeting emotion, passion and emotion working together in unison to accomplish certain goals, to get things done. So this is really teaching us a lesson. And like, because the new moon, you guys, is really about putting that yin and yang energy together. It is the union of the divine feminine and masculine. It is essentially like an androgynous event, though. Okay, it's about balancing out both our masculine and feminine energy, so that way we can manifest and materialize our manifestations and our goals and things of that nature. That's what it really is. And so, like, yeah, like we have to put more passion behind our drive. We have to put more emotion into like our affirmations and things like that, and our vision. Like, if a vision without no passion and no emotion, all it is just like, it's just a boring movie, you know? That's how I look at it. Like, it's just a boring movie. It's like, it's just a picture with no meaning. But it's like, as soon as you put passion to it and as soon as you put emotion to it, then it becomes like a interesting movie, right? You know, and this is where scripting comes in. This is where, yeah, scripting out your frequency, basically minding your own frequency, scripting out your frequency, putting all of that fire and that water energy into your visualizations and into your affirmations, like being more detailed. Like, basically, it's basically like you're giving your subconscious something to work with, something to work better with, And I feel like the more that we start tapping and utilizing our emotions and our passionate drive for our visualizations, for our manifestations, for our affirmations or decrees, that's like the more that it's going to become a lot easier for us to materialize our goals and our aspirations. And then it's like, because it's like emotions and passions, they both deal with feelings. This is why fire and water both deal with feelings, okay? Fire deals with passionate feelings. Water deals with emotional feelings. They're both the feeling type in the zodiac wheel. But it's like they just do it, they feel in a different way. With water, it's like the water is like they internalize their feelings, right? So it's like you have to internalize it. That's to help your subconscious, like internalizing the feelings of your vision helps your subconscious, right? And then fire externalizes feelings, which is passion, right? So it's like when we externalize our feelings, this is also helping us on a conscious level, so we can better see it. We have a bigger picture of it. We have the full picture, the full details of things. And this is really what Gemini, this freaking Gemini eclipse that is coming up is really about, though. It's really about us really communicating from a place of emotion and passion. It's really about us expressing ourselves, the sun, expressing how we feel, sun expressing the moon, and basically, ultimately speaking abundance over our life, speaking love over our life, speaking victory over our life, speaking fulfillment over our life. This is what it's about, though. And that essentially is how we end up minding our own frequency, our own vibration, and things of that nature. And then it's like, once we start doing that, once we start just minding our own frequency, focusing on our own vibration and not worrying about where other people at on their journey, because that's their journey, right? But just like only just being concerned with our own journey, being concerned with our own progress, because this is how people get caught up. People get upset because they're so busy looking at other people's journey, looking at other people's progress, and they're not focusing on their own progress or anything like that. They're so busy, and then they get upset. They're like, why does this person get to experience this? And da da da. Probably because they're minding their own frequency, which is something that you need to do. Okay? It's something that you need to do. Like, you need to mind your own fucking frequency. It's just that simple. And then it's like, the more we mind our frequency, the more we mind our gifts and our talents and our own abilities and what we have to offer to the world, our talents and gifts we have to share with the world. That's the more that our life will expand and doors will open up for us. Okay? But it's like, we have to mind our own frequency first. As long as we're over there minding her frequency, his frequency, and everybody else in between, we're going to end up coming across hurdles, We're going to end up coming across barriers. But the moment that we just tune into our own natural frequency and our own natural abilities, then that's when those roadblocks are cleared out the way. That is when those hurdles of life get removed. Okay, that's when it gets removed. So that is pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the chat and things of that nature. If you missed the live, you can go ahead and you can go ahead and catch the replay. Miss the replay. But if you missed live, you can go ahead and catch the replay. It will be available on my channel. Until next time, I will talk to you guys on my next one. Bye, guys. Stream will stop immediately.